Nice Saturday. Great action. How about that over in the Braves game? 11 runs. Had guys in my DM and TikTok telling me, you're taking the Reds over 11 runs, their total? No, the game total. But the Reds scored 12 anyway. 12-11. How about the Mariners? 13 to 1. 13 to 1 over the Orioles. Top two plays of the day. Cash easy. We're on to now another winning and going to end another winning week. It's Saturday. Let's get ready to roll. Look at this. That's all you needed. Mariners and Reds over the total today. Here are the early moves in baseball. You've got Cubs in St. Louis. The total's 13.5. It's at a neutral site. It's not in St. Louis. Cubs 135. A lot of action early on the Cubs. It opened 129. And then some action on St. Louis. The total's been pretty much steady at 13.5. Mets in Philly. Total over got played yesterday, and it's got played early again today from 9 to 9.5. A lot of sharp action early on the Phillies against Scherzer and the Mets. Arizona, San Francisco, pretty much no line movement whatsoever except for the under. Went from 8.5 to 8. That's Kelly and Walker. Atlanta and Cincinnati, both teams' pitchers are the top pitchers for both teams are out for the series. This series, they're hurt. Expect a lot of runs, like I said yesterday on TikTok, in this series. I would lean towards the over, if anything, 12.5. Washington, Pitt and Miami. There's a big play, steam move on the under in this game, under 8. Beto and Honing. Washington and San Diego, nothing really, but it did open 216 at Bet Chris, and it's down to 190. That's a pretty large move on the Washington Nationals. 171 at Bet Jazz I'm looking at, so that's really low. Couldn't lean towards the Nationals. Got to look into that one. Seattle and Baltimore, I told you Seattle's going to get hot. They just scored 13 last night. I think like 10 or 13 the night before against the Yankees. I like them again today against my Orioles. And I like the over too. I think Kramer's pitched well against the Mariners, but I think Mariners, their bats are hot. Take the Mariners in the over today. Texas getting a lot of play. Open 112, 25-cent line move on Texas, the Rangers against the Yankees. I like the over in this game. I think Texas cruises, but I think the over is a little stronger. Oakland and Toronto. Toronto was 3-1 favorites. Got and lost to Oakland last night 5-4. They're 268 again today. I don't see them losing, though, today back-to-back against Oakland. Boston and the White Sox. I would lean towards the White Sox and the over in this one. Line move is on the White Sox. Big one, 132 to a pick 'em. Kansas City, Tampa Bay, 246-9. Wouldn't touch this game. I'd probably lean towards the under, though, if I had to play it. Minnesota, Detroit. Minnesota, 153-8. Not sure about the pitcher for Detroit. I know about Lopez in Minnesota. I would have to lean Minnesota in this one for sure. Milwaukee, Cleveland. Tough one. Opened Cleveland 129. It's Cleveland 116. Total's 8. It's been there. Hasn't moved. Astros and Dodgers, no line move whatsoever in that one. And also a little early play on the Rockies against the Angels. Went from 159 to 147. So to recap, I'd have to lean maybe nothing huge I see so far. Seattle and the Mariners in the over. Texas and the over. White Sox maybe small. Nothing huge today, though, I see so far. Back tomorrow.